We're going to calculate the surface areas of two-dimensional composite solids by using known formulas for regular polygons and circles. We're going to decompose a composite solid, calculate the area of each face, and add them together. So we're finding the surface area of this figure. It's built using two rectangular prisms. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. So if we're finding the surface area of this, we have to find the area of all the faces and add them all together. For this example, we're going to start with the base. The base on this example is actually in the front. And then on the back of the figure, there's a parallel face to this. So there's another base in the back. So we're going to start with the front and the back faces. If you note, it's a composite shape. It's built of two rectangles put together. You could divide it this way, or you could actually use the subtraction model if you wish as well. But I'm going to divide it this way and use the addition model to find the area of this front face. So the bottom rectangle, you have 24 times 5. So 24 times 5 is 120. And then for this top piece, you have to do some subtraction. You're going to take the vertical distance as 16 minus 5, and you get 11 for this piece. And then for this piece, you're going to take the horizontal distances, 24 minus 16, and you get 8. So we're going to do 11 times 8, and you get 88. Add the 120 and the 88 together, and you get 208, and then multiply by 2 because there's a front and the back. Okay, and again, just a little note, that's the front and the back. And the 208 I got from adding these two. Okay, so I'm going to box this 416 in. We're going to use that shortly. And I'm going to erase some of this off my diagram. We don't need all this still. So we have the front and the back faces. Now the faces we have left to work with are the lateral faces. The lateral faces of this figure are the ones that wrap around. Here's one. Here's another. Here's one. Here's one. There's one over here on the left, and there's one on the bottom. So for those lateral faces, they're all rectangles. You could find the area of each rectangle individually, or you could find the perimeter of the base and then total them all together. In this specific example, I'm going to use the perimeter of the base. So the perimeter of the base, what I did to get this value, I started at one end over here, and I just traced around the base. So I have 24, 16, 8, 11, 16, and 5. I added those together, I got 80. And then from there, I went through and multiplied by the height of the prism. The height of the prism is the distance between the two bases, which would be right here. That's 6. So 80 times 6 is 480. And then my last step, since I now have all the lateral faces areas and I have the shape of the bases areas, I'm going to just add them together. 416 plus 480 is 896 centimeters squared. And that's your final answer.